Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a tutorial video for my health coach website or web page. It is a Canva template. So if you have not purchased this template, I will leave links in the description box so you can go ahead and grab your copy. If you have purchased this template, you will receive it in the form of a PDF. To access the template, go ahead and click on the link here or scroll all the way down and you can access the link from here as well. The other bonuses that come with this template bundle can be accessed from here as well. All you need to do is click on their individual links right here and copy them into your Canva template. We'll start by clicking on this link. Yours would look somewhat similar to this with the exception of having the option to edit. I do have this option because I own this template. You will have a link that instructs you to make a copy of the template. So I will click on use template for new design to show you how it would look like in your own process. Now that I have done this, you can see that it does say copy of the template, which is how it should look like for you as well. This template has 14 different sections. I'll open it up in grid view so you can see the sections 1 through 14. The first section is where you would add a link to your discovery call booking platform. So that could be your Calendly link. You can add that here. And this is your hero page. The next 2 slides you can use to talk about who you are, your story, your values, things like that. And we have a little section that you can use to share a lead magnet that you are currently offering. This next section is where you share more about your program, what you offer. So if you have a newsletter, your coaching program, and if you have a Facebook group or something, you can put it all together on this page. Here's where you can share a quick summary of your approach. So if you have different pillars of your coaching strategy or your coaching process, you can share that here. Here's a space to add additional information. Another place where you can connect your newsletter link. A place for testimonials. Another area where they can be prompted to book a call with you. And then we have sort of like 2 end blocks. So this can be an end block and this can also be an end block. And I'll show you what the difference between these two. So as you can see here, we have some navigation links. Okay, and these navigation links would work if you have additional pages, especially if you have pages outside of Canva or pages within Canva that you want to attach to this homepage. So this homepage is the hub that connects all of your links together. So if you have a separate About Me page or a separate place that has information about your coaching or an online shop, things like that, you can use this for that. If you're not going to be using this because you're not going to connect these navigation links, you can hide it. You can delete it as well. So to delete it, you would just click delete page and it's gone. But if you don't want to do that and you just wanted to hide it because maybe in the future you might want to use it, make sure you select that area. And you see this icon that's an eye with a strike through it, click on it. When the strike is removed, it means it's hidden. So now that I have clicked on that, if I were to preview this, this should not show up. All right, so to preview, go all the way up to the icon that says preview, click on it. And if we were to scroll all the way down, you can see that this is now the last section. Okay, so we'll go back to the top. And same thing with any other section here. If you feel like you don't want to use this section, you just want to start from here, you can go ahead and hide. Just make sure that you click on the right section and hide it if you're not going to use it. The same goes with every single section in this template. So let's go ahead and start with changing the color. So to change the color, we're going to just click on one of these colors and click on the square that says background color. I just want to show you really quickly, this template is made with limited colors to allow you change them quickly. So we have this black, which is basically the black that's behind the image to allow us to be able to change the transparency and achieve that dark look. So that's why the dark shade of black is used. Otherwise, this black that is a lighter shade of black is used for the rest of the text as well as the other objects in this template. So the only 2 true colors that you will be changing would be this dark pink color and this light pink color. Those are the 2 core colors. This one is only used for the testimonial area. Okay, so we're going to focus on changing these 2 colors. We're going to go ahead and click back here and we're going to change this to, let's use this green color here. So we're going to click on that and click on change all. Okay, that's going to give us the ability to change the colors very quickly. And now we're going to go to the next area that has this light pink color. Click on that. And we're going to replace it with this light green as well and click on change all. It's all changed except for this. The reason why this color did not change is because it's an image and not an element. The element for this section just does not work with the mobile view. So I'll show you how to change this next. As part of your purchase, you will receive this file that says website background graphics, and will allow you access to different graphics that I have put together that work well for background designs. Open it up, we can see that this is the one I use for the website homepage, but it doesn't mean you have to use that one. You can select whichever one you want. So let's say you wanted something that was more smooth instead of this cut paper look. I'm going to select that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do next is change the color. So we're going to match it to this darker, because we have these 3 shades of green. So we're just picking the one in between the dark and the light color and change all. We're going to download just this one. So I'm going to share, download. Okay, we're going to change it to PNG. If you have Canva Pro, download it with a transparent background. It just gives you more flexibility. But if you don't have Canva Pro, no problem. Just download it as is. Uncheck everything. And because we are already on page 14, we're going to just select that, click on done and download. And I'm now going to upload that file that I just downloaded. Okay, and then I'm going to delete this and just click on that and set image as background. And so now let's preview the website to see what it looks like. All right, so it looks good. All the colors have been changed. Okay, so the next thing would be to change the images. Now, of course, feel free to use your own images or search for images in the Canva library if you need images for this section, for example. So every single area that has an image can be edited. So this can be deleted and you could upload your own image. I'm going to use this image that I uploaded previously and just drag it into this space, and then we can readjust. This template works best if you have an image that you can readjust. And if it is not, you can always double click and increase it so you have more room to move it over to the right. Just adjust it until it looks exactly how you want it. Based on your image, if you want to adjust the transparency, you might want to do that as well. If your image already comes with a really dark background, you can change the transparency to make sure it works. You don't want it too dark, of course. Play around with the transparency when you change the image in this area. Changing the text is as easy as double clicking in the area and typing over it for your text. The same goes with images. I'm just going to drag some of these images right here. This probably doesn't work. I'll just use this one. Okay. For your lead magnet, make sure you download them as image files or PNG or JPEG, and then just drag them in here. So I think I can use this one and just drag it over that area. It's as simple as that. And you can drag 3 different files. And if you don't need one, let's say you only have a 2-page lead magnet, just delete the ones you don't need. Here we have a video instead of an image, but it works exactly the same. So if you don't want to use this video, you can delete it and you can upload your own, or you can search through the Canva library for a video and just make sure you select video. And if you don't have Canva Pro, just make sure you don't select a video that is a premium. So we'll select this one, just drag it over it. And if you don't want to use a video here, you're welcome to use a still image. It doesn't change anything. Okay, and you can play around with the transparency here as well based on the new image that you have added. And here in this section, so let's say instead of newsletter, you have a membership. Okay, so just change it to whatever works for you. You can change the image by dragging in your image into this space. And of course, if the icon doesn't work, make sure you just ungroup, delete, and add in a new icon, whatever icon that works for you. Okay, so just drag in the new icon, resize it, pop it right in there, change the color, and that's it. And now I want to talk about adding links. So there's several areas in this template that you can add links. You can add your discovery call, booking link here. These 2 links are tied to the template already, so you can change them if you want or just leave them as is. So for example, read my story. For the click on that, it takes us directly to the same web page, just a different section of the web page. And if I were to click on learn more, it takes us right here because this has more information about the program that we offer. Let's say we wanted this learn more to go somewhere else instead of the learn more section. We can change the name to something else. So let's say testimonials. For example, we just make this a little bit bigger, and actually maybe best to ungroup it before changing the text. So let's just undo everything. And I'm going to ungroup, make this a little bit bigger, and type testimonial. Okay, now it's still linked to the learn more section. So the next thing would be to edit link and remove this page 6. scroll all the way down to the testimonial, click on that and click on done. And now you see it has this line. We're going to remove that by highlighting the entire text and click on underline. And that's it. And you can group them back together if you want. But then when we click on this, we can go to the link and it says testimonial. And this is what it's going to look like in the real life setting. Okay, when we click on the link here, it goes directly to the new section. Now that we've looked at it in the regular view, let's take a look at what it looks like in the mobile preview. Now, this has been designed to be responsive intentionally, so everything should work well. But if you do make certain changes, you need to make sure you also double check the mobile view that it still looks good. Okay, so everything so far looks okay. As you can see, everything is visible. The text can be read. It's not too small. Okay. So basically everything looks okay, and we can test the links as well. So this is the one we changed to testimonial. If we were to click on that, it takes us directly to the testimonial section. Perfect. All right, so going back to links, the other area you would want to change the link would be let's begin your journey. And you can link this to an area where they can book a call with you or buy one of your products. Really, it just depends on what you are offering. And then you could add your email marketing platform here. And here as well, we have a space for subscribe. Okay, so if you wanted them to join your membership, or if it was a free membership, the link to join, you can add that here. Your coaching, so if you wanted them to learn more about your coaching program, you can add that here if you have that displayed somewhere else. If you had a Facebook group, you can link that directly here. By the way, you can also use this for your discovery call and just rename it appropriately. And then you can also add your link here so they can subscribe to your newsletter. So there are many different places that you can add the link depending on what your focus is. If your focus is them subscribing to your newsletter and joining your email list, it's maximized. And if you wanted less of that, you can just change things around. And finally, you have one last place for them to book a call with you. And then down here, we have some more opportunities to add links. So we have your social media icons. Okay, so we'll have to first group this, and then you can attach the links to these individual icons. Okay, again, to attach a link, let's do the Facebook one. So I'm in my Facebook group. You can click on share. All right, and then you can copy link, and then we're going to go back and paste that link in our website. I'm just going to make this bigger. Click on Facebook, click on those three dots, click on link, and now we're going to just paste the link to our group. Click on done. Okay, and now it should be linked there. So let's go ahead and test that Facebook link. Alrighty, so if we're to click on the Facebook icon, it takes us directly to the Facebook group. If you're happy with all of the changes that you have made, the next step would be, of course, we're going to rename this. And then now we want to publish. If this is the first time you are doing this, you might not get this screen. Let's say you've not done this before. You might get something that looks more like this. Okay. Now it's going to ask you if you want this to be resized for mobile view, which I would advise you to do. It has been designed to be responsive, so make sure that that is checked. You have the option of using with or without navigation. Because this is a one-page site, it doesn't really make sense to use it with navigation. But if you want to, all you need to do is click on with navigation, and then you need to add names to some of these pages to use it with navigation. So for now, we'll do without navigation. And then you can publish it to a free domain, which if you have Canva free, I believe you get one domain and then you can add 5 different pages. If you have Canva Pro, it's unlimited. And if you have Canva Pro, you can add in your own domain, or you can purchase a domain through Canva, or like I said before, use your existing domain. You would just attach it here. For this demo, we're going to do the free domain, okay? And hit continue. I already have one assigned to me, so all I'll need to do is just add the information about this specific page. So I'll call this home page, and then you can describe it if you need to, and I will click on publish. All right, so the website is live. Click on view website, and this is what it looks like. It looks great. If you wanted to make a change, you could always make a change, which is one of the pros of using a Canva website. It's so easy to edit, customize, and make changes. So click on edit design. Go back to publish websites and go to publish settings and click on advanced settings. Here you have the option to add a password to your website. So if you want it to be password protected, click on that and then you can add a password. And then you have the option of turning these on or off as well. I usually just keep them on, and then you can republish the website. All right, so that brings me to the end of today's tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. You can contact me through my Etsy shop, my website, my email address. All of that will be linked in the description box area. You could also leave comments below this video and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Like I said before, if you haven't purchased this template, links to purchase them would be left in the description box area as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.